What if the only man you've ever wanted is the one man you're never supposed to touch? And the second you cross that line, the whole world starts trying to kill you for it. Jungkook POV. I stand in front of the floor-to-ceiling windows of the penthouse, heart slamming against my ribs like it wants out. Soul sparkles 30 floors below, but all I see is my reflection. 24, messy black hair falling into my eyes, the small rose tattoo on my collarbone that Taehyung doesn't even know I got last year. I'm slim, almost delicate next to him, but tonight I'm done being delicate. The door clicks shut behind us. I twist the lock. Loud, final. Taehyung, my guardian, my cage, my everything, freezes mid-step. He's 39, I know he's old man, but my old man he don't know yet. He's 6.2 of pure danger, wrapped in a black tailored suit that hides the full-sleeve dragon tattoos and the scars I've memorized since I was a kid. His sharp jaw clenches, dark eyes narrowing under those perfectly arched brows. He looks like sin and safety at the same time. Jungkook, he growls, voice low and rough. Unlock the door, now. I turn slowly, back against the glass, and shake my head. My hands are shaking, but my voice doesn't. No! Not tonight, Hyung. He steps closer, towering over me, the scent of gunpowder and expensive cologne hitting me hard. This isn't a game. The merger happens in 2 hours. The other empire's leader is waiting downstairs. Now, you're supposed to be at the table, not locked in here with me. I laugh, but it cracks. I don't want their table. I don't want their merger. I want you. My fingers find the buttons of his shirt and pop the first one open. I've wanted you since I was old enough to understand what wanting really feels like. You raised me like I was made of glass, Taehyung. Protected me from everything except the way I feel about you. His breath catches. For the first time in 15 years, I see real fear in his eyes. Not for himself, for me. You're 24. I'm 15 years older than you. I'm your guardian. I held you when you were 9 and your parents disappeared. I promised I'd keep you safe. I push the shirt off his shoulders, letting it drop. My palms slide over the hard muscle of his chest, tracing the raised scar just above his heart. And then keep me safe by making me yours, really yours. Hyung. The words hit him like a bullet. He grabs my wrists, breathing hard, eyes wild. You don't know what you're asking. If anyone finds out, I don't care. I rise on my toes, lips brushing his. I'm tired of being the protected little brother. I want to be the one you lose control for. He breaks. Starving for years. He curses, voice breaking. Jungkook, duck, I love you. I've loved you since the day I first held you. God forgive me, but I love you. Tears, actual tears. The burn is perfect. One hand pinning my wrists above my head, the other cradling my face like I'm still that fragile 9-year-old. Together, sweat slick and trembling. His arms lock around me like he'll never let go. But then the first distant explosion shakes the building. Taehyung's head snaps up. His phone lights up on the nightstand. 20 missed calls. The screen flashes a single word. Mirror. I asked him, what the hell is mirror, Hyung? He doesn't answer. His body goes rigid, eyes scanning the dark room like he's seeing ghosts. And for the first time since I locked that door, I realize I might have just started a war I don't understand. Taehyung's POV. The explosion still echoes in my ears as I slam the hidden elevator doors shut behind us. Jungkook's hand is clutched tight in mine, his body still warm and marked. My chest is heaving, gun heavy in my other hand, and all I can think is, I finally touched him. I finally ruined him. And now the whole damn empire wants us dead for it. We burst into the underground garage. I shove him into the armored SUV, tires screaming as we tear out into Seoul's night. Sirens are already wailing blocks away. Keep your head down, baby, I growl, one hand on the wheel, the other reaching over to rest on his thigh. He's flushed and trembling, that little rose tattoo on his collarbone still red from my mouth. Hyung, what the hell is mirror? He asks again, voice small but steady. His fingers lace through mine on his leg. You said you loved me since I was 9, since the day you held me after my parents vanished. Was that real, or did I just force it out of you tonight? I swallow hard, eyes locked on the highway blurring past. It was real, I rasp. That day you came to me, covered in bruises, looking at me like I was your last safe place. Something in me cracked. I fell in love with you then, Jungkook, as a guardian, as a man who would kill for you. I buried it for 15 years because loving you could destroy us both. Tonight, you unlocked that door, and I couldn't stop. He squeezes my hand, tears shining in his eyes. Then don't stop now. I begged you for that. I wanted your everything. I still do. We make it to the first mirrored safe house in the mountains. An exact copy of my penthouse, built years ago as a decoy. Same furniture, same fake city view on the windows. I lock us in, and we collapse together on the couch, his head on my chest. For the next 3 weeks, we hide like ghosts. Encrypted calls, burner phones. I watch him every morning, sick and pale, throwing up in the bathroom while I hold his hair back and whisper apologies between kisses. On the 24th day, he pees on the test I smuggled in. 2 pink lines, clear as day. Jungkook stares at it, then at me, a shaky laugh breaking out. Hyung, I'm pregnant. I drop to my knees right there on the cold tile, pressing my forehead to his flat stomach. My shoulders shake. God, I'm sorry. I was supposed to protect you, not put a baby in you while the world burns around us. He threads his fingers through my hair, tugging until I look up. His eyes are soft, full of fire. Don't be sorry. I wanted this. Guess I really am the pregnant one who seduced his strict Mafia guardian. We make love again that night. 3 months later. The bump is small but real. We've moved to the second mirrored safe house. This one hidden in the outskirts. The baby kicks for the first time while we're lying in bed. Jungkook grabs my hand and presses it to his stomach. Feel that? He's strong. Like you. I laugh, tears in my eyes, and kiss the curve of his belly. Or she. Either way, they're ours. But the joy doesn't last. That same night, another explosion rips through the mountain. We escape by seconds, racing to the third decoy house while I spot him again in the rear view. Another me, same face, same scars, same voice barking orders over the comms. Mirror protocol is live. The clone wants the pregnant heir. 6 months later. The bump is round and heavy. Jungkook waddles around the latest safe house, hand on his lower back, complaining about swollen feet while I massage them and kiss his stretch marks. We've survived 4 identity swaps now. Fake Taehyung showing up at drop points. Mirrored cars tailing us. Bombs in places only someone with my exact memories could know. The mystery is choking us. Which one am I? The original guardian who held 9-year-old Jungkook in his arms? Or the lab-made copy they grew in secret to steal my empire? I don't know anymore. I started questioning myself. I don't care which one you are, Jungkook tells me one night, voice raw as he pulls me close. His belly presses between us, baby kicking hard against my chest. You're the one who stays with me through thick and thin. You're the one who sings lullabies in broken Korean when you think I'm asleep. That's my Taehyung. That's the man I love. I break down then, forehead against his bump, tears soaking his shirt. I've loved you since the day I first held you. 15 years of hell, waiting, and now I might lose you both to a fucking clone. 9th month. 9 months hit like a freight train. Jungkook's contractions start at midnight in the final safe house. I bundle him into the SUV, heart in my throat, and floor it toward the underground clinic. Sirens wail behind us. My phone buzzes. One word. Ambulance. Jungkook winces in the passenger seat, clutching his belly. Hyung, it hurts. He's coming. Right now. I swerve onto the back roads, one hand on the wheel, the other gripping his. Hold on, baby. We're almost there. I've got you. Both of you. But in the rearview mirror, I see the ambulance closing in. Identical plates, identical driver. And I already know one of us isn't real. The wrong Taehyung is smiling behind the wheel like he's been waiting 9 long months to take what's mine. Jungkook's POV, pain, crashes through me again, sharper this time, like my whole body is splitting open from the inside. I'm curled in the passenger seat. I can barely breathe. Hyung, I gasp, one hand gripping the dashboard, the other clutching my swollen belly. He's coming! Right now, I can feel it. Taehyung's jaws locked tight, knuckles white on the wheel. Hold on, baby, he says, voice rough but steady. The underground clinic is 2 minutes away. I called ahead. They're sending an ambulance to meet us on the back road. We're switching vehicles so they can deliver safely. I nod through another contraction, sweat dripping down my... You remember the first time the baby kicked? You cried like a damn fool when you felt it against your palm. A small, broken smile tugs at his lips. Tears mix with the sweat on my face. Headlights flash behind us. The ambulance pulls alongside, our own people driving it. Taehyung slams the brakes. In seconds, strong arms lift me out of the SUV and into the back of the ambulance. The doors slam shut. Taehyung right beside me, his big hand never leaving mine. The paramedic checks the monitors. Contractions are 1 minute apart. Baby's coming fast. Stay with him, Mr. Kim. Taehyung leans over me, forehead pressed to mine, lips brushing my temple in a kiss that feels like home. Another contraction rips through me and I cry out, nails digging into his wrist. Kiss me, Hyung, please. Remind me it's you. His mouth crashes into mine, full of every unsaid word. When he pulls back just enough to breathe, his voice cracks. I love you. You're mine, Jungkook. No one going to take you from me. The ambulance rocks hard as something slams into the side. Metal screams. The back doors fly open mid-turn, cold night air rushing in like death itself. And there he is, hanging onto the open door, wind whipping his hair, carbon copy of my Tae, the second Taehyung, the clone. A scalpel glints in his fist, catching the red ambulance lights. My guardian Taehyung raises his gun, but the clone is already lunging inside, boots scraping the metal floor, scalpel flashing straight toward my belly. He leans in close, lips brushing my ear, voice low and filthy and identical to the man still holding my hand. The baby isn't his, it's mine. I'm the one you seduced that night. Jungkook's POV. The scalpel is so close I can feel the cold edge hovering above my belly. My contraction peaks, pain exploding like fire, but all I can see is him, My guardian Taehyung, the one still gripping my hand, roars and fires. The clone jerks back, scalpel clattering to the floor, but he doesn't fall. He laughs, low and rough, exactly like my Taehyung. Nice shot, the clone says. But you're the copy, guardian. I'm the original. I'm the one who held 9-year-old Jungkook first. I'm the one who felt his little body shake in my arms the day his parents vanished. I was the one that night. That baby is mine. My world tilts. Another contraction rips through me and I scream, but it's not just pain, it's terror. Which one is lying? The real paramedic lunges for the clone, but the ambulance swerves wildly. My guardian Taehyung drops his gun, grabs the clone by the collar, and slams him against the wall. Their faces are inches apart. Tell him something only the real me would know, my guardian growls, voice breaking. Right now, before I put a bullet in your skull. The clone smiles, blood trickling from his lip. When he was 13, he stole my watch, the cracked one, and wore it under his sleeve for a month. I never told him I knew. My guardian's face goes white. He looks at me, eyes wide with something worse than fear. That's what I told you in the safe house, but there's more. Jungkook, baby, remember the night you were 9? The very first night I held you? You whispered in my ear, so quiet only I could hear. Don't let them take me again. I'll be good. I'll be yours forever. I never told anyone, not the clone, not even you after that day, because it was our secret. The moment I knew I'd burn the world for you, the clone's smile dies. I feel it then, the truth slamming into me harder than any contraction. I grab his shirt, pulling him down as another wave hits. It's you, I gasp. It's always been you. Now get this baby out of me and end this. The clone lunges one last time, but my Taehyung is faster. He shoves him out the open doors. The clone tumbles onto the road, rolling into the darkness as the ambulance speeds away. Sirens fade behind us. The real paramedic slams the door shut and works fast. Minutes blur into screams and pushing and Taehyung's voice in my ear. You're so strong, baby. I've got you. Push for me. I love you. I swore I'd never let anyone hurt you again. Our son is born on the ambulance floor, tiny and loud and perfect. Taehyung cuts the cord with shaking hands, then presses our baby to my chest, tears streaming down his face. He's ours, he whispers, kissing my forehead. I'm crying too, exhausted, happy, wrecked. The ambulance pulls into the underground clinic. Doctors swarm us, but Taehyung never lets go of my hand. As they wheel me inside, he leans down one last time, lips brushing my ear. The clone is dead, but the Empire? We're burning the old one down together. No more hiding. Just you, me, and our son, our family. I look up at him scarred, dangerous, and finally completely mine, and smile through the tears. Take us home, Hyung.